following the track, and I've come to this, not realising I think I've got to ring the bell, but I can't see the boat anywhere. Now what? I bet you I'm stuck here. Can you see it? Is that the barge there? Ah, that must be it, man. And start at 10 o'clock. It's only 9 now. Never on the wall. It's the seat there anyway. Probably start rain. I'll try the bell anyway, see what happens. Me sign of life. Anyway, welcome to day 3. All intentions of getting up sharp, setting off, getting there, getting the job done. Never ended up with I can't cross here, not at 10 o'clock. 1st of June, 30 September, 10 till 1800, £1.50. Aye, £1.50. It says you can't swim it either. Right, we'll have a rest there. Sorry, I'm mistaken. There's the guy there. I'm going to get straight across. Hopefully, unless he's coming across to tell us he doesn't start at 10 o'clock. You know, we won't make the job's worth, might he? Right, I'll put this away in there for a second anyway. Oh well, a bit of a language barrier, but somehow you start at 9 o'clock. But anyway, I'm glad we're getting across it now anyway. There's the view. So just come from. Little unexpected ferry. Brilliant. Oh, hello there. I've just been up a hill. There's not many hills. That was a bit of a hill, that one, like. But the only hills there has been so far, is the ones where there's a motorway, so you've got to cross the motorway, so you've got to rise up and down the bridge. And these, I don't know if they're called dikes, that keeps, you know, the land management, the water management. You've got the embankments to keep the land dry on one side, and obviously the waterway on their side. And then obviously there's the hills, like that one. But apart from that is a pancake. I'm not doing too bad. I was a bit lost before. I wasn't lost, I didn't know what's happening. I'm on a route that I've downloaded off Komoot, a route off Komoot. And I was a place where there's a bridge, I thought I was supposed to cross the bridge, but the route said stay on this side, and then it also had the route marked on the other side. But I didn't realise that these routes off Komoot have been loaded up by people, so somebody's done it, and they put that in, they've made a mistake, and I followed their mistake because I was on the wrong side of the river. I had to backtrack, come all the way back quite a way, get across the bridge I thought I was meant to be going across, and back onto it. Got lost in this little town, found a way out, and now I'm back. And another thing, I'm supposed to be following Eurovelo 15. Now yesterday I had signs Eurovelo 15, then all of a sudden it disappeared. But I was still following the route, so I followed my route. Ended up where I needed to be, or where I wanted to be. Then this morning I set off again. I'm still following Eurovelo. I'm following 19. I'm picking these signs up for 19, which is the wrong route. I'm following it for miles and miles. I mean, I've done now 55 kilometres up to now. It's only 11:30, so I'm doing all right, like. But I lost this. I'm thinking I'm heading the wrong way, you know, because you're disorientated. I'm on an hour north is by me flight computer, and I see which way north is, but you're twisting and turning all the time. And I lost Route 15, I couldn't find it, but luckily all of a sudden we've ended up back on Route 15, so I'm wondering whether this bloke was uploaded the Komoot route. I mean, the route's been brilliant, most of it, but it definitely hasn't been following the guidebook And that's another story. The guidebook's backwards. He's doing it from the mountains to the sea. I've probably mentioned that 1,000 times before. It's highly confusing trying to... You cannot read... You can read it turn for turn if you're going the right way. But if you're going backwards, you're bamboozled. Like, even the maps are confusing. But I think I'm following the commute route. Now what I want to do tomorrow, when I get to wherever I get to tonight, I'm going to find a campsite. I'm going to try and... Because I'm sure I downloaded 2 sets. I downloaded the commute ones, and I downloaded the ones from Cicerone. How can I say it? Cicerone guide or Cicerone, whatever it is. So I try one of them routes tomorrow and see if they fare better at keeping us on. Or I might just try and follow the signs for Eurovelo 15. Sorry about the long bit of wind in this, but that's just the way I'm feeling. I mean, I'm happy. There's times when I get paid off because when you're lost, you're worrying you're pedalling the wrong way, and it's really demoralising when you are pedalling the wrong way for a few mile and you got to turn back, and when your instincts tell you should have been taking that left or whatever. You got to keep your eyes up. But weather-wise today, it's had a bit of sunshine. We've had wind, a bit of headwind, not much. Rain. The rain didn't bother us. I couldn't give 2 monkeys. But the rain, it was alright. I was enjoying it, to be honest. I didn't want to rain all the time, but a little bit of rain, I'll take that. Like, it's the wind. Just the wind steer away. Right, I better get cracking anyway. Got places to get to. Little picnic area. I just beat of a baker's coming out of the cake I've just bought. It's amazing. I hope it's not squashed to bits. Like, it was only €2.50 I think. So like, what, just over £2, 2 and a bit quid. Look at this for a cake, man. I don't think I've ever seen a cake as nice as this. Look at that. I didn't realise it was Happy Face cake either. So that's my cake, and then this is the savoury, because this is all I had savoury. I don't even know what it is. It's a cheese croissant, I think, or cheese dough. There you go. That's my lunch. And I'm not supposed to have sugar and all that, but do you know what? I'm going to end up like Bobby Sands if I keep on going the way I'm going. Like, finally plucked the courage up today to stop and make myself eat, because I haven't been doing that. I've just been having stupid biscuits and things. Anyway, I'm going to get stuck into them now, and I'll let you know what they were like when I'm finished them. And if it gets pear-shaped and it starts raining, which you see the sky, there's a bridge just across there which I can get under. Well, there's my picnic area, left nice and tidy. That was one of the nicest cakes I've ever experienced in my life. I can't even tell you where it was, the place I bought it. I can't remember the name, but it was just nice. And that branch there, I cycled down there just before, that branch, it cracked, snapped off the tree and fell. I thought, whoa, that's a canny sized branch, like. So I'm going to get over here before the rest of them come down. It wasn't even that windy either. Right, must carry on. It's day, is it day 2 or day 3? Day 2 I think. Call it day 3, no, call it day 3. And I'm just cleaning my bike, the anti-elephant method. I don't know if Andy will ever see this video, but he might, and it's a cracking idea. Andy, I don't know why I never ever thought of it myself. Got to keep your bike maintenance up on your long journeys. So yeah, I'm just cleaning the bike. I get them wheels cleaned, sparkling ship shape. And with some oil and an oily rag there for the chain. And we go tomorrow. This is the campsite. I haven't a clue where I'm at, but this is it. Lovely, beautiful. Alright, nice. Slow and Holland like, but nice little place. Yeah, it's a rain on again. End of day 3. What happened today? Not a bad day, nice day, lovely countryside and all that, and didn't really get lost much. Spoke to a few people on the route, it's good, nice. Got a lovely cake, which you've seen. Decided to head for the second stage. I was going to try and head towards Arnhem, but I saw a sign for a campsite and I thought, you know what, the weather looks a bit dodgy, I'm going to try and find. So I found a campsite, and then the heavens did open and got wet, so I got to the campsite and then the sun shone, and that's where I am now. 8:30, had tea and all that, had a wander around. There's no to do. I can't be bothered to walk back in the village, so I'm going to get my head down eventually and hopefully make it to Germany tomorrow, head towards Arnhem and then get over to Germany. We'll see how it goes. Hopefully we'll get dry weather. It's forecast dry, it's forecast for rain showers, but yeah, we'll see what happens. Could always be different on the day, couldn't? Let's hope. So that's the end of day 3. Catch you on day 4. Well, here we are, start of day 4. It's the 6th of June, and I've been alcohol free now for 3 months, so get in, never missed it. I didn't see any need to start drinking again. I might not. I'm not going to say this is a forever thing, but felt a lot better, lost a lot of weight. Cycling across Europe's out like, but no, I lost weight before that. So it's Friday. I think it's Friday. Hopefully get to Germany today, and we'll see what happens in Germany. That's if I get that far. And now the weather's supposed to be on and off rain all day. Something pretty bleak. But we'll see what happens. Got a fire pot porridge on there with breakfast. Cup of coffee, take the tent down, set off for about 8 o'clock. I could have fancied lying in the day, like, but you can't just lie in bed all day. There's miles to be pedalled, so that's the way it is. Plus the pigeons are driving us mad. I'm on the route. Oh, it's been good. Climb 1 and 2, 1 and 4. This is a climb. I don't know why it said that, like, as it isn't a climb. Not much of a climb anyway. Right. Had a canny morning. Lovely country roads. A couple of little villages. I've been gone for an hour and 45. I've done 31k. Oh, there's a hill, look. Bit of a hill. You can feel it. Not much of a one, like. But it's been good. A good day. Still got the jacket on, like, I'm afraid to take it off in case it starts raining. But my plan is to head to Arnhem way. Hopefully on the way there I can find little bakers. I'll get some more cakes. And then I had a bit of an accident this morning. I was putting some chamois stuff on, which you just didn't really need to know, but I had to tell you the tale anyway. In my tent, at the bottom of the tent, where I keep all my bits and pieces, and I can't really sit up properly in the tent very well, so I threw the chamois tube down the bottom of the tent. And when I threw it down, I heard it land on my mat. I thought I shouldn't have threw that, because that could have landed on my mat and punctured it. Next thing I know, the mat's gone down in it. I had punctured it. So I've put maybe a half, 3/4 of an inch split in the extern. And luckily, when I was in bushcraft days, I read this thing about I always put a bit of tenacious tape or gorilla tape when you're wanting pulls. So you never know when you're going to need it. Hey, this is a climb. First time I've been out of breath in 4 years. I might have to pull over in a minute. Just to get in the right gear. Oh, that's not bad, it's not enough. Alright, so anyway, I had this tenacious tape and he fell off it on the I can't do the cycle and talk at the same time. Hold on. That's easier. I'll pull up here at the top of the hill. I'm not doing the top of the hill dance either. Sorry about that, like. Right, here we're gone, top of the hill. So, as I say, the map's gone down. Tenacious tape, gorilla tape, and I've tried putting a bit of that across the split. Let all the air out, obviously. Roll it up tightly. Try to roll it up carefully. Keep the tape where it is, and hopefully across the day that's going to stick like, well, stick like airtight, I hope. Because if not, I'm going to be sleeping on the ground tonight. But I don't know, it might work. If it doesn't, it's not the end of the world. I'm sure when I get on them, well, I'll not buy one the day. I'll see if it holds first. Unless I've gone past the shop and got a cheap roll mat, I might just buy one of them. Like, it's not winter, so I'm just going to have an uncomfortable night. I'll not die of hypothermia. In better news, the phone, I mean, see this thing here? This thing here comes with a bike. It's called a charge to cycle, or cycle to charge, sorry. And what it is a USB port. I'll show you. There's a USB port in there. And what that is, it can charge your phone or a power bank. Now, the first year I was out, it was great because I got 2 power banks. I had 2 power banks, and I had fully charged, but I was charging my phone by this thing. And then I thought, great, the power banks like this is a backup. So next year, try to charge your phone up, wouldn't charge with it. I thought, that's done for, isn't it? So I got the old power bank out, and I used that, and it's not the best in the world. It takes forever to charge up, and it just guns down quite quick. So today I plugged the new one into the cycle to charge, and it's been charging up, so that's great. So at least I can charge my phone off that, because I need the phone to reroute if I get lost on this thing, which happens quite often, to be honest. Quite a savage climb there, just had to do. Aye, boy, I don't know, we're 160 mile, and I think we're probably 2 little kicks up there, up the dike side. Sounds bad, that where the road goes up to a bridge or whatever. That's the first sort of hill of any. It's downhill now, like, so it's yippee now. Aye, it was a bit of a shock to the system that there were 160 mile of me hills. But apparently I've got 8 hills to do the day, so give us something to do with it. Yeah. So this is lovely, this, like, it's a bit windy. I took my top off, and I don't know whether I should have left it on, like. That's not a bit of a hill, but you can't complain, like. And seeing that, the hills is good for you anyway. Do the world of good. Aye, so it's been a canny day so far. It's supposed to be showers all day, and it hasn't showered yet, so I'm happy with that. Rain through the night, so I was expecting to get up and packing. Oh yeah, my tent was wet, like, but sure I've dried it. I'm just heading through this forest now. That's probably the thing about it. I haven't a clue where I'm at. You know, I mean, I know I've got a book. I haven't got a map as such. So visualising where I'm heading each day is not easy. Like, I was thinking these woods here, plenty of wild camping opportunities. First day, them sand dunes I wasn't keen on. I mean, I liked it. The route was lovely, but the headwinds, I can't really blame the headwind for the route. The route on the, you know, I didn't know if I liked that route as much as I should have done. It was a bit too much, too many sand dunes. You know, you're 50 odd mile in sand dunes, and you got a bit samey, you know. So apart from that, it was all right. But the routes after that, down towards out of Rotterdam yesterday, through little villages and things like that was all right. Now I can hear an engine there. I don't know where it was. That was alright. Lovely little places I went through. Some of them I'm still a bit sketchy on the big roundabouts in towns, and I'm sort of learning to slow down before I get them and just have a look, see what people are doing first, and then try and work which way I've got to go till I get the confidence, you know. But it's if you're a cyclist, I would say, hey, come here, definitely. Unbelievable, really, really good for cycling, like. And now there's been a lot of road cyclists, and now you got the mixture of the road cyclists and the cycle tourists like me. I think if you're a roadie, you might not like it so much over here. It might be too flat for you, and some of the cycle lanes are they're narrow, and you're trying to get past people who are cycle touring like me. So you would have to be patient. And also, I'm a bit. I do look at my mirror. Happens godsend. I'm glad I brought the mirror to that tip. Our top tip. Have a mirror. Just look behind every all the time. Really, I look behind and try to make sure there's anybody there. I'm aware of them. Then I'll pull out to the right and I'll let them past. Morning. But it's these roads here, as you see, there's like a lane in the middle for cars, and there's one each side for the cyclists. So I mean, you might say, well, it's a bit like this back in the UK, but the thing is, I think that here, the motorists are the guests on this road. This is primarily a cycle road, and the motorists are, and I'll tell you what it is, I'll give the motorists a due mind. They're very, very courteous towards cyclists. I've never had, if I'm coming to a roundabout and I'm maybe 10 yards back and they've got time to do it, they'll stop and they'll let that cycle, they'll let you pass it. It's great to see. It's great to see humans being nice to other humans. You know? The way things is gone in the world at the minute, in the UK, that motorists hate cyclists. That's because you understand them in a way. I can understand them because you've got cyclists on the roads and there's no provision for anybody, really. A little bit of a hill here, it's not much like. Drop a gear would sort this out. Anything else happened? Oh, no parrots today. No parrots yet. I'll keep an eye for parrots. But I'll keep an eye for a bakers now. And the route, marking the day's been fantastic up to now. I'm more or less following me chorus, and I'm following the LF4 ear signs, I think it is. And that's the Rhine route. And yesterday I was in the right world of commotion yesterday, like. I was on Eurovelo 19, I'm thinking, why am I on Eurovelo 19 when I'm doing 15? I couldn't work it out. But the day has been, so far, a couple of little bits where I've made a mistake, I've missed a sign, and it's been my fault. But apart from that, it's been brilliant a day so far, and nearly 40 kilometres. Lovely, this little 70 over there, lovely. Right. Nothing would hold now, right? I think that the Dutch are keeping it a secret, because the place is just so. There you see, there's a sign up ahead, LF40, straight ahead. Now these triangles here are pointing towards me, so that means I must give way. So I'll stop here, looking for cars, any cars coming, and then straight across, you know, straight across, and there's another set of signs there. But this is lovely, this, like. What's in there, do you think? Radishes, do you reckon? Oh, I don't know. Beetroot. Leeks. Is that leeks on that side? I don't know. If anybody knows their vegetables. If anybody knows your vegetables, answer us in the comments, please. The sun's been trying to shine today. I've let go to the windmill that I couldn't ride on because I wanted to film that bit. I wanted to tell you the fact that this is the only windmill I'm going to see in the world that you can drive through. I was just saying, oh, what a beautiful place. The houses so well kept. Everything's pretty, everything's neat. Oh, I've got a bit of wheat there on the left hand side. Oh, well, I've got a headwind and all. Oh. Get across this field there. Get in them woods, out the headwind. See, this is the sort of the thought that goes into things, right? Unfortunately, I haven't got any rubbish to dispose of in here. However, if you had rubbish, right, you can come flying past this bin, right, as you're looking at your sign, you can haul your rubbish in there. You haven't even got to stop. It's got like a cage, like a net that catches it. Now we've got it there, look, we've got all the different routes. I'm heading to Arnhem, and I'm also following the LF4A, Mid-Netherland route. I would imagine it stands for the Middle Central Holland route, but it's the Rhine feet route. So that's what I'm on, number 15. As opposed to yesterday when I was on number 90. But, aye, oh, just look behind us there, black clouds. Right, must get on. I'm still having fun at Baker's yet, and here's the rain coming. I couldn't find it Baker's. Well, I had a look at Arnhem, I couldn't find it Baker's. It was a busy place. They're a takeaway place. It was my type of place. I'm not going to discredit it, because I've never go to it. Basically, the end of my route for the day finished there, but I want to do more. So I put the next route in, hoping that I'm going to end up at a campsite in about 20k. But it was that way. And the bridge, I forgot to film the bridge. And, you didn't really go around the other bridge. The route didn't take any other bridge. I thought it would have done. I thought the route actually went over the bridge, but it didn't. Got the route after anyway. Yeah. So, decide to stay here, sit here, and then from along that way there was a gang of little kids came along with I would take it to the nursery leaders or whatever, and then a little woman turned up, I was screaming and just being kids and fighting and crying and all that, and just what you want when you're having your picnic. And then they went away off doing that hill just behind us there, right, and the kids went and they didn't take long grass. They didn't just the counter, they left one of them in the long grass. They went away miles away and one of them popped it. Had to shout, didn't it? Yeah, you left one man. Oh, but anyway, Arnhem, very famous for the battle, 1944. You know, the bridge, in the film, a bridge too far. I wish that's where it is. Very historic war place in the war. To be honest, I'm going past places right now. I'm like, I want to stop and explore, but I haven't got time. You can't do both. You can't try and get the spell to Switzerland and sightsee at the same time. It doesn't work. And to be honest, I don't even think I've got time to pedal to Switzerland. I think I'm going to be short. I mean, I could, but then it would mean getting there on my third. I mean, I met this is Friday, my first week. It would mean getting there like the back end of my third week, and I can't be doing that. I want to see my family, you know. It doesn't matter if I can do the whole lot. It's not a challenge. Well, it was a challenge, but It's looking more and more unrealistic, to be honest. Like, I might have missed some of it out. But anyway, some big windmills over there. It's a windy place. I've got a bit headwind now, like actually be content with. But I'm going to look at the map book, see if I can make head and tail of that, which I'll probably not be able to, but we'll see what happens. This is the sort of stuff I like. I like when I get the hustle and bustle of the towns and I get into the birds singing in the trees. And there's miles and miles of these tracks. And you hear the birds in the trees? I hope you can. So I can. I mean, I know there's a big aerial there. There's some kind of sluice, big massive sluice for the water air management. But that's Holland for you, you know. And there's a railway line there. Oh. Railway line? Didn't see that. Yeah, oh, I'll tell you what, I've just spotted something else now. Something else strange. It's not a parrot. You can walk by another person. Like all walking a dog. It's a giant elephant. I don't know why. We'll have a look at this, So even though there's like an industrial thing here, they try to make it, you know. There we're going. There's the elephant of Holland. There'll be some significance, I'm sure there will. Looks as though the railway line goes. I wonder if it's like the railway line goes into a tunnel. Now he's under the land, under the flood land. I don't know. Sure, it's a railway line, like. Hey, there's the elephant. We're going further on. Might find out where the elephant is. Well, the mat, I haven't really properly laid on it yet, like, but it's stayed open now. It's raining again. It's alright though. Today's done 60 mile, or thereabouts, 60 odd mile. You can't eat here, nice. It's straight up for. That's better. The tents, it's not up pretty well, but I don't know what's wrong with it. I think it's just the ground it's on, it's not even, so it needs a good flat pitch. It hasn't got a good flat pitch. I'll be using this again. This is getting demoted to wherever when I get home. It's maybe give them free to have a good home or put in the bin. I wouldn't sell it to anybody because it's trash. It would be a good tent if it was. It's just too finicky, too fiddly. Like I say, the grass is going to be perfectly flat, or you're just wasting your time. Oh! So that's that. Oh. Time was some sleep, I think. That's all I've done. Bite and sleep. Good morning to day 5. It's raining again. Most mornings it's raining, like, and every evening it's rained through the night, so it's not new. I've been showered, shaved, changed, nice fresh clothes on. I'm really looking forward to visiting Germany today. Let's see what Germany brings. Bratwurst and chips, I hope. Bloody starving. Oh, I'm fading away. It's not like me. I'm crossing my first border. Or should I say a second border? Deutschland, Germany, beyond. I wasn't expecting that, but I was right when I said it was only a couple of fields away. Aye, bloody hell. I had to get a photograph here, like.